Okay, we're on. All right, guys. So welcome to our February team call. This is our February Team Persevere team call. So normally we usually have been doing these calls bi-weekly or bi-monthly. I'm not sure how you say that. Bi-monthly, I think, usually twice a month. But I feel like with all the information coming at us and all that we're learning, whether it's through Coach Basics or Emerald to Diamond training, or even with just Team Cup going on, I feel there's so much to learn that having the calls, team calls at least once a month are gonna. No, I don't want to end the meeting. Sorry about that. I feel like that once a month team call will suit us well. So I feel like we have good communication in our main team. So I think that we're good there. If you're just coming on, we're just getting started. Make sure you mute your audio if you can. I'm trying to mute as everybody comes on. You guys are all coming on pretty quickly now. So let's just get this started. My name is Liz Bellini. If there's any new coaches who are on the team, because we have added, a lot of new coaches since the beginning of the year. My name is Liz Bellini. I am the founder of Team Persevere. I am celebrating my almost 5 years in the business coming up this April. So that's really exciting. It feels like I just joined yesterday. So it's been really great to see the growth of this team, to see all the exciting things going on around Team Persevere, watching you guys grow, and just seeing some familiar faces and seeing some new faces as well. So it's always good to see you guys. All right, so we start off with team recognition, usually on our team calls. So since we're just going off of a monthly team call basis, just for right now, I have compiled all of the information from last month, and then just the volume exploders that I'm going to announce first. Those numbers are just last week, because those numbers can get pretty big, and you guys are rocking. So I'm just recognizing volume right now for just in the last week. So in what volume exploders are, volume usually reflects any sales you have coming in, anybody that's buying challenge packs or Shakeology or programs or vitamins or anything like that. So that's what volume is. So let's just recognize some people. Let's recognize some of the awesome work you guys have been doing. So in the 100 category of volume in the last week, we have Jill Anderson, Jessica Alexander, Sarah Gray, Brianna Bittner, Nicola Boak, Kelly Begley, Lindsay Rode, Scott Jackson, Marley Mize, Corey Schneider, Sarah Riddle, Michelle Patton, Sherry McNeil, Kayla Christie, Chelsea Clement, Maria Ordaz, Amanda Snyder, Sarah Resnick, hope I'm not botching that up too bad. Now I'm going to botch this one up. Sadiqa Buford, hope I pronounced that right. Amy Moore, Addie Heidenreich, Melissa Campbell. So those are 100 category. Great job, guys. In 200 volume in the last week, we have Jerry Isaacs, Sugary Esquibel, Keith West, Cody Weimer, Amber Hildebrandt. Great job, 200. In 300 category, we have Nicole Schmucker and Jessica Shapiro. 400 volume is Heather Stetson, and leading the pack at 500 volume is Sonia Clark. So great job, ladies. Way to rock it out in the volume department. I always like to recognize team builders, too. Team builders are people who are bringing new coaches onto our team, which is a very vital part of our business. Growing our team, I mean, that is the result of the team you're looking at here, people bringing on their team and building up their team. So just in the last month so far, we have Heather Stetson, two or more coaches that you've brought on. Okay, that's what I'm recognizing here. If you brought on two or more coaches. So two coaches so far this month is Michelle Patton and Mandy Miller. I've brought on 4 coaches myself. Heather Stetson is leading the way with bringing on 6 coaches so far in the month of February. Several of you have sponsored at least one coach, which is awesome and amazing. And so far in the month of February, we've grown the team by 20 people. Last month, it was 25. I always like to beat the last number in the previous month. So it's only 5 more coaches, and we have like 10 days left of February. So there's no doubt in my mind, if all of us just help one person, bring them onto our amazing team, then we'll break that record. So sitting at pretty 20 right now, and I'm hoping to clear 25 by the end of February. Okay, so let's go over Success Club here. So last month, January, was an amazing month. You guys were helping a lot of people. A lot of people were looking to get on the healthy and fit bandwagon. So a lot of people were helped in January. So hitting Success Club, at least in Success Club 5 in January, was Nicole Catry and Chelsea Clement with 5, with 6 points. Candace West, Jessica Conley, Jennifer Kupcho, Audra Listrup, Mandy Miller, Sarah Resnichek, Kayla Christie. Sonia Clark had 7. Okay, so Sonia Clark had 7 with 8 Success Club points. There's Brianna Bittner, Michelle Patton, and clearing Success Club 10 was Jerry Isaacs. Heather Stetson blew it out of the water with 26 Success Club points on the month of January. I personally ended with 34. So we blew it out of the water, guys, for January. Great job helping those people. So we're now currently looking at February. So currently, right now in the month of February, we have so many people so close, like literally on the edge of Success Club. So I want to recognize those people because there's at least 10 more days left in the month. Plenty of time to do some damage and hit your Success Club goal for sure. So currently in the month of February, with at least 1 Success Club point, we have Cody Weimer with at least 2 Success Club points, Valerie Campbell, Bree Bittner, Nicola Boak, Audra Listrup, Amy Copeland, Josh Lambert, Crystal Norris, Marley Mize, Julie McCauley, Sherry Grant, and Addie Heidenreich. So they're leading the way with 2 points. All they need is to help 2 more people to get into Success Club. People who are right on the edge, they're like just knocking on Success Club doors with 4 points is Sugary Esquivel, Jerry Isaacs, Mandy Miller, and Sarah. Did I just say Sarah Resnichek? She was in the other one, but Sarah Resnichek. She's going to kill me botching up her name, is at 4 Success Club points. So just 1 more person, guys, and you are right over that Success Club line for February. Currently, in the month so far in Success Club, we have Nicole Schmucker at 6. Michelle Patton is at 6. Jessica Shapiro is also at 6. Sonia Clark is at 8. Heather Stetson is at 16. I'm personally at 10. So great job, guys, in February. Still 10 days left in the month. Still a lot of month left to help some people and get over that Success Club line. I want to recognize rank advancements too. In the last month, if I missed anybody, please don't take it personally. There's a lot of people on this team. I try to catch everybody that I can, which is why I have the updated sheet in the Team Persevere page. As you get points and as you rank advance, if you want to get recognition on these calls, then you can add your name to that list. I try to do my best and get everything in on my end, but sometimes I miss stuff. So everybody from last month who rank advanced in January, we had Jessica Conley and Nicole Catry, Michelle Patton, and Sherry Grant all hitting Emerald last month. So congratulations, guys, on hitting that very first incredible milestone as a coach. Earning Emerald Coach is a huge step in your business. You start earning at a second level when you become an Emerald Coach, and you can have a whole bunch of great benefits like Success Club leads and free money and things like that. So getting to Emerald is a huge, huge step in your business if you're looking to grow this thing as a business. So great job on the recognition, guys. Give yourself a hand, and shout outs to, whoever you want to give a shout out to, pat each other on the back, high five them. Great job. I want to give a few updates before I dive into the content for tonight. So right now, with 10 days left of February, we are still pushing the February challenge packs. So we have the size challenge pack, 21-day fix, and 3-day refresh challenge packs, all at $140. I think those are the 3 main ones. Correct me if I'm wrong. But those are the 3 main challenge packs that we have for the month of February. So still continue to push those. Those are great challenge pack promotions. I mean, when you have them at $140, I cannot stress it enough how, Shakeology for 30 days is $130. So just for $10 more, you can get a really great full program. So the $140 challenge pack is a steal. So definitely making sure you're following up with all your people who are curious about any one of those programs so they don't miss out on the promotion. And we have a short month, 29 days. Well, it's a longer month normally than February is, but still shorter overall. So let's see here. So February 22nd, which is next Monday, February 22nd is a preview, another preview of Tony Horton's 22-minute hardcore on demand. So if you are a club member and you have access to the on-demand online live streaming workouts, then definitely check out the Tony Horton sneak peek clip for 22-minute hardcore. I believe, I'm not sure if they have an exact date that that's going to release, but I'm hearing March 1st, which is a Tuesday. So I don't know if they're going to release it on a Tuesday or if they're going to wait till a Monday or what. Keep your eyes and ears open in the online office, guys. But it is going to be released in March. It's going to be great for our military community. So if you have access to military, this is going to be great for them, that they can sign up to be a coach and have all of their business service fees waived and things like that. So great perks. Definite opportunity here to start promoting 22-minute hardcore with this next release. Try it out, do a workout, share it on social media, maybe take a video of yourself doing it. I don't know, get it out there, get some people excited about this. I mean, it's 22 minutes of a workout, right? I mean, next thing you know, we're going to have like 5-minute abs. I think Carl Deichler was the creator of the 8-minute abs. So I think he needs to revive, 8-minute abs. I actually did 8-minute abs in my dorm room at Bowling Green State University in 2001. So there you go. And it was a VHS too. So yeah, VHS 8-minute abs. Awesome. So let's see here. Coach Basics. The next Coach Basics is going to be on March 7th. So if you are a new coach or you have any new coaches on your team that you would love to get started right in a Coach Basics group, the next Team Persevere new coach training is going to start on March 7th. I'll be posting on the team page about that, but just to give you a heads up. The next What is Coaching webinar is going to be on February 23rd. So that's next Tuesday. This is absolutely the best way to put the coaching opportunity in front of everybody. So if you're trying to grow your team and you're trying to, get exposure to your business, inviting to the What is Coaching webinar is the single most best way for you to introduce the opportunity live, in person, personal. They can get a feel for the team that they're going to be joining, the culture of us, and just how awesome that we are. So be sure that you're inviting to that and getting them connected however you want to, whether it's just with the Zoom link or inviting them to the Glance into Coaching private page that we have on Facebook, which has all the information in it. So the next one is going to be February 23rd. And if you're planning ahead, the next one will be March 8th too. So you can never plan too far in advance. Team Cup, if you guys are on Team Cup, we have a week and a half left of February. So continue to push hard, even if you have 0 points. A lot can happen in the last few weeks of the month, especially when you're reminding people that these great challenge pack promotions are going to end on February 29th. So get with your team, get fired up, and come up with a strategy on how you guys can kind of attack the last part of the month. Lots of things happen in the last part of the month. I don't know what the March challenge packs are going to be, but I have an inkling that it's going to be possibly a $140 price point of 22-minute hardcore. That's what I'm anticipating. So probably being on the lookout for a 22-minute hardcore challenge pack promotion, and probably maybe some of the other Tony Horton challenge packs as well. Maybe P90X3 or P90 might be on promotion too. So that's just a heads up. I have no concrete evidence of that. I'm just going off of a gut feeling. So just to kind of give you guys a heads up on that. I don't know if you guys have heard at all or been paying attention, but there is a new challenge group app that is coming out. I actually was privileged enough to be granted full access to a sneak peek preview of the challenge group app. It's an app you download on your phone. It's called My Challenge. I don't even know if you guys can see, no, the glare is going to be bad, but it's really cool. It's like a Facebook group page kind of, but it's an app. on your phone. So you don't get the distractions of, you know, all Facebook, or maybe you have people who are not on Facebook and, you know, they want the accountability and they want to log their workouts and, you know, log their Shakeology and have the accountability. This is really, really neat, guys. I do have some links of how it's going to work, some training, you know, short training videos that the company did. So if you are curious about this, you know, tag me in the team page. I'll be happy to share it, or maybe somebody can remind me in the team page if they want to learn more about it. I don't know if I invited a few people from my specific team of my personally sponsored coaches into my group so they could get a sneak peek look at it. You know, I don't have everybody's email, so otherwise I would have invited everybody, but if I can add you, you know, maybe somebody posts in the team page and I'll post a link and you can drop your email and I could try and add you if I can. I'll do my best so you can check it out. But be on the lookout for that. It was supposed to release this week, but it looks like it didn't yet. And it may still release this weekend, but maybe next week for sure. I will definitely try to, you know, you know, keep you updated. So they added it to the Coach Online Office Challenge Tracker is now available. So yeah, go to the online office, check it out, guys, see what you can find out. It's a really neat app, and I think it could be a really big game changer for our business. Also, I have some, before we jump into our content, I have to share this because this is super, super cool. So today, my dog almost ate the mailman when he dropped this off, but I got my Shakeology 365 kit. Okay, so I'm a Shakeology 365er. It came in this beautiful black box that says 365er on it. I was like, ooh, 365er, and I opened it up, and it's got like this really cool like congratulations thing, and it's really funny because it says, because it comes with like a gold scoop, and it says, it's so funny. It says, what's it say? This is actually, you may be tempted to actually use this golden scoop to make your daily shake. The golden scoop is a symbol of your awesomeness and therefore is a decorative purpose only in bold letters. And you should never, in capital letters, be used with Shakeology or with any other food or supplement. That's 100% real, total imitation gold on that scoop. Wouldn't want to get any of it in your shake. So I'm reading, I'm like, who wrote this? Like, I bet you Michael Neiman wrote this because it's totally like sarcastic. But it's so funny. I love this company. Like, they're just so on top of it with cool stuff. So it comes with like a shaker, like it's a regular Shakeology shaker. But it says the healthiest meal of my life. I'm a 365er. It's really neat. And of course, nonetheless, the golden scoop. The golden scoop. Yeah, my daughter was like, dude, I thought this was going to be like real gold. This is just like plastic. I'm like, it's cool, Mari. Like, just accept the coolness of it. But it's really cool. So if you stay on Shakeology for every single month out of the year, then you will be awarded that really cool black box and be able to claim the title as a Shakeology 365er. So stay on that Shakeology, guys. Not just for obviously the cool swag, but I mean, it's just a game changer for your health and to stay on track with your nutrition. So let's dive into this content here, okay? So tonight we are going to go over something that I feel is going to be a game changer for a lot of people. I feel like every coach goes through this. I know I went through all of these things that I'm going to be talking about tonight. So I think it's just great to reiterate, you know, some of these things and just be reminded of some of the things that tend to hold us back from being successful as a coach in this business. And to be honest with you guys, I'm going to give you three things. So there's three things that I feel are big things that tend to hold coaches back. I know that some of them held me back. So when I first got started, but if you think of these three things in context, they don't only just apply to coaching. They can apply to any area of your life. They can apply to your work life that is outside of Beachbody. It can apply to any project that you're doing, you know, I don't know, with charity work or volunteer, or maybe you have another business that you work. There's so many different things that, oh, my feedback, okay. Maybe I can just take this off. How's that? Is that better? My headphones are annoying. I had a meeting with one of the central division leaders last night from corporate, and I suggested that as Success Club gift be Beachbody headphones. Like that would be cool, right? Obviously, I need new headphones. So anyway, thanks for the heads up, because I definitely want you guys to catch what I'm throwing down here. So okay, three things that hold us back from succeeding in this business, but also can hold us back from succeeding in life in general. So I hope you got a pen and a paper. You're going to take some good notes. These are three things that are really going to help you bulldoze through any roadblocks that you're having. All right. So number one, the first one is fear. Okay, it has to be the number one thing that holds people back from anything in their life, especially in this business. Fear. Okay, fear comes in all different forms. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of success. Yes, fear of success is actually a huge fear. So I'm just going to touch base on those really quickly. So you know, fear of failure. Okay, so fear of failure, like that one I feel like is so self-explanatory. Like you have all these thoughts in your head and you're thinking, what if? They're all of the what ifs. Like, what if I post about this challenge group and nobody responds? Then I am going to want to die. Like, you know, what if I start this coaching journey and I don't make a dime in my first month? Like, what if? You know, what if you know, I'm a huge laughing stock amongst my friends. You know, what if it doesn't work out? What if? Okay, these are all fears. These are all lies that are planted in our brain that are telling us and giving us every reason why we shouldn't be successful. Okay, so the first step in that is just eliminating that self-doubt. Okay, and eliminating the what ifs and just saying, you know what if it does? Who cares? I'm not going to die. I'm not going to, you know, it's not going to be the end of the world. I'm just going to fail forward. And I'll tell you, the most successful people in the world have failed more than they've succeeded. That's the truth. Okay. So one of the other ones is fear of rejection. You know, we don't want to put ourselves out on a limb and have somebody say no, or say our idea is stupid, or why are you doing this? It's out of the norm. Like, it's never going to work. I can tell you that when I first started my coaching business 5 years ago, I had a line of haters at the door telling me why this was not going to work. My husband was the number one, right front and center. So I had to live with that constant. What are you thinking? Like, just go to work, just go to your 9 to 5 and come home and make your money, collect your paycheck, you know, whatever. You know, but I something in me said, no, this is going to work. I love this. Like, I love this. I'm not sure how I'm going to make this work, but I'm going to stick around long enough to figure it out. So like fear of rejection, like it sucks, you know, it sucks so bad, you know, because it's mostly the people who love you the most, the people that are around you the most, that you care about the most, are the ones who are bringing you down and telling you, you know, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Like, it's never going to work. Like, it's too hard. Like, why are you putting yourself through this? No, like, who wants to deal with that? And so the reality is, guys, is that you're going to have rejection. You're going to have people who aren't going to agree with you, but embrace that. Because if I didn't endure all of that rejection and all of that negative feedback when I first became a coach, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And that's on a personal level too. Not just as a coach, but on a personal level too. You learn so much by, you know, persevering through the tough times. You learn about yourself. You learn about other people. You learn about the type of person you want to be. You learn about the type of person you don't want to be. You learn about the type of person you don't want to be around and the type of people you do want to be around. Okay, so this is all like a game changer in just life in general. All right, so So get rid of that fear of rejection. Fear of success. Okay, fear of success. Like, the biggest thing with fear of success is that you don't believe that you deserve it. Like, I don't know if I believe to have success. I don't know if I believe to have the, my husband's singing in the background. Tony, they can hear all the video, all the audio over here. So fear of my husband singing, success, fear of success. That's scary because, if when you think about being successful, you think about all the responsibilities that come with more success, right? So really, can you guys hear that in the background? Is it distracting? Yeah. Hey guys. Hey, Hayden and Tony. Guys, can you guys go into another room because this audio picks it up and they can hear everything, like everything.
They heard me call them fat?
Probably. Can you guys just scooch on over? Scooch?
Yes.
Quit opening and shutting the doors.
Use the blender real quick.
No, please do not use the blender.
I have to.
No. Do you see what I have to deal with over here? You're totally messing up this call. This is real life, people. Okay, we're talking about failure and success over here. I'm trying to be successful and he's causing failure. So do you see what I have to persevere through? Okay. So fear of success. That was a big one for me when I first got started because I was like, what if, I create this big team and I don't know how to lead them? Or what if I, lead people the wrong way? Like that's fear of success. That is total fear of success. Fear of blunders for sure. Like this, you have fear of this because this is what you have to deal with when you're doing a team call and it won't go perfectly. He's doing the blender. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating now. I'm getting a workout. All right. So we've moved on. We've moved on from fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of success. Another big one too I wanted to touch on, guys, is don't fall into the comparison trap. Okay, that can be like a fear too. When you come into this business, you think, I can't be this person, or this person has a bajillion, likes on their like page. Like I can't compete with that. This person has, a better before and after picture or a better success story. I can't compete with that. I don't have that. Listen, stop playing the comparison game and run your own race. Okay. Trust me. Trust me, I have fallen into the comparison trap and I've, compared myself to other coaches and said, I'm not like them and they're not, and I don't know if I could ever be like that to be successful. But the truth of the matter is that you bring a special talent to my annoying husband. You bring a special talent to the table. And only you have that unique ability. It's your personality, it's your character, it's your beliefs, it's your deeply rooted why. Only you have that unique twist. Seriously, everybody has it. You just have to be fearless enough to go find it and go get it and be vulnerable enough to go share it. Okay. And then don't look, I always say, put your blinders on. Don't look left, don't look right, look right ahead and run your own race. And I promise you, when you run your own race, a whole new world opens up and you start to bring people into your life who are just like you and who want the same things that you want. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot more fun to work with people who are like you, who agree with you, who want the same things you want, who have the same beliefs that you have. So, and until you adopt that mentality, staying in your lane and running your own race, you'll never find those people. So run your own race, stay in your lane. Number two, that was a big one. Number one was fear. That was a big one. Number two is basically why people do not succeed in this business. This is a little bit more, according to the business, is that they don't show up. They don't show up to events. They don't show up to calls. They don't show up to trainings. Okay. And they're not consistent with those things. Okay. With this unique opportunity with Beachbody, we have a business that's created around events. Okay, we have Super Saturdays. We have Summit. There are other leadership, events that you have to qualify for, but you don't have to qualify for Super Saturdays. You don't have to qualify for Summit. Anybody can get their butt to a Super Saturday. Anybody can get to Summit. And those, if you do anything, guys, commit to at least getting to Super Saturday every quarter. It's 4 times a year. It's 4 times a year. And they're so much fun. You find your people. You find people like you, and you catch that fire and you reignite your ignition. So
Super Saturday are quarterly events, Alejandra. So Super Saturday, they're all over the country. The next one is going to be April 2nd, I believe. So get in the online office, go to the events section, and find out where there's a local Super Saturday. And you're in Florida. And if you're near Miami, there's one of the best Super Saturdays in the country. It's held by I can't think of her name right now, of course, but she's awesome, and they're sisters. So Becky Brosset is one of their names, and Christina Delgado. They do Super Saturdays in Florida in the Miami area, and they are off the hook awesome. So if you can get in a room, just any room on Super Saturday, get to one. It'll help your business, and get to them every single quarter. So getting to events. Summit is the biggest event of the year. I know it's a big investment, guys, but think about how that could be a game changer for your business. I've known coaches, myself personally, that go to Summit and the next year their business just explodes from the content that they grabbed, the fire that was lit, and the motivation that was drawn up from just attending that one event and being in the moment with other go-getters. Like it was like something unlocks inside of you. So getting to those events is so, so key. Getting to trainings, guys. Like we offer a ton of free trainings on our calls. So, or on our team, we offer Coach Basics training. We offer Emerald to Diamond training. So taking advantage of those trainings. And then once you do take advantage of them, commit to it. Like don't say, hey, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then, you're gone and you don't finish the training. Like you have to commit. The problem with the trainings that we offer within the team is that they're all free. You know what I mean? If I started charging like $100 in order to be in a coach training, then do you think you would be a little bit more like attentive and more showing up, and you would see more value in it? See, there's no value in free. There really is no value in free. So, But I mean, I would never charge for my training on my teams. Like that's something I will never do, because I'm the mentor and I want you guys to learn. It's really up to you to grab onto that information and then run with it. That's your responsibility. But I mean, it's not a bad idea to take on some training that you do put some skin in the game, which what I mean is my dog is now eating and his chain is clanging on the bowl. So what I mean with putting skin in the game is, maybe diving into some training that you actually have to pay for. Okay. So it could be Shalene Johnson's Instagram training. It could be, some other, form of training that you have to pay $100 for, or $200 for, or maybe $500 for. But putting skin in the game elevates your level of play. Okay. You're more committed because you have skin in the game. You put money into it. If you put your own hard, cold earned cash into something, you're going to make sure you get every ounce out of it that you can. So kind of taking on that mindset, right? And plus just basically bottom line, showing up. If you want to catch fire, I always say stay close to the heat. The heat is the team. The heat is the company. The heat is learning from other people who are successful in business. So that's number 2. Number 3, personal development. You guys all know that I'm a preacher when it comes to personal development. It's so important. However, there is a disclaimer. So the disclaimer is that there is such a thing as too much personal development. Okay. You can have like a stack of books sitting over on your nightstand. They're all great books. They all have great content in them, and you can learn a ton of stuff from all of these books. However, when you have too much on your plate in your viewing area, you can't concentrate on one thing. Okay. And then before you know it, you're learning, and you're never implementing. Okay. So my suggestion is, and a lot of coaches do this, a lot of people do this, they're like personal development gurus. They just listen to a ton of stuff and they read a ton of stuff and they're getting a lot of great information, but they're not implementing it. Okay. Personal development doesn't mean jack unless you implement it. You take the information that you are learning from and you go out and you implement and you do it. Okay. So that is a huge, huge one. Same thing with like social media training. Vito. I'm sorry guys, like cling, cling, cling. social medias. So that's another thing, like with learning social medias. I know that a lot of people are diving more into like Facebook ad training, and they're diving into maybe Instagram training. The bottom line is pick one that you're really good at and learn all about it and get really good at that one. I promise you're not missing out on people or broadening your network by not doing all of the social medias. Okay? Pick one that you're really good at, that you're really comfortable with, and just be really, really good in that particular social media. And I promise it'll be a game changer. Okay? You'll be able to focus more, be more, better with your time management. And then that way you'll take a little bit off your plate, but you're still being productive. Okay? I always say passion on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Okay? You can have all of this knowledge and you can be so informed, but if you don't have a fire lit in you, if you don't have passion, then people aren't going to believe you. People want to believe passion. Okay? If you have passion, then you have, opportunity. So believe that, passion on fire is better than knowledge on ice. So lead with passion, learn as you go is a good way to look at it. All right. So those are the three things, guys, the three things, that tend to hold people back. Fear, fear of failing, fear of rejection, fear of success, not showing up to your business, not showing up to the trainings, not showing up to live events. That's another thing that holds people back. And number three, being personal development overload and not implementing. You're just learning, but you're failing to implement. Okay. So really quickly, there are a few ways that you can fix this. Facing your fears. So if you want to overcome facing your fears, you have to kill fear by taking action. Action kills fear. 100%. Just do the fear. Whatever you're scared of, just do it. Whatever you're afraid of doing, if you're afraid of posting on Facebook and being real and being vulnerable, then guess what you have to do? You have to post on Facebook and be real and be vulnerable. And it's going to hurt and it's going to be really uncomfortable and you're not going to like it. But if you want to overcome that fear, you're going to have to do it. Okay? So maybe there's something that you just makes you cringe. Do it. If making videos is that thing, then make a video, right? Okay? So the more you do it, the less fearful it will be. All right? So taking action kills fear. Number two, staying consistent. Consistent is king. Okay, guys, I was just having a conversation, I think, with Jessica Conley about this. Too much coaches come into this business and they say, if I don't see success in my first month, then I'm going to quit. Or they say, if I'm not successful in 3 months, then it's not worth it and I'm not going to quit. The bottom line is, guys, be here a year from now, consistently doing the right business activities that are going to reap the right results. Following the 3 vital behaviors every single day, day in and day out. Do not miss one single day. Be consistent, okay? Because here's the thing with consistency, especially on social media and with this business, okay? Let's say for 3 months, you're really good about posting, sharing recipes, sharing your workouts, being an inspiration, being motivation, and then you still aren't seeing that good of a return. Like, this is not worth it. This is way too much work and I'm not getting a good enough return. So you decide that posting, every day is not important. Not reaching out to everybody, building your relationships is not really that important. You slack off, okay? And you fall into your old ways. Maybe fall into some negative ways, and that comes out in Facebook, okay? So you go along with that, all right? So people are watching you this whole time. They're seeing you flip-flop, positive to, consistent to not consistent to working out to not being consistent. And then you decide, man, you know what? I really need to dive into my business because this is a really great opportunity. And I know I see everybody else around me, having success. I really want to do this. So let's jump back into it, which is fine. And a lot of people do, but it is harder. Once you quit and slack off and try to jump back in it, it's going to be even harder because people pay attention. Okay. And in this business, unfortunately, people give network marketing people a bad rap because there are people out there who do not do this business right. They spam their friends. They're super annoying on social media and they just sell. Okay. Now, so when we show up And everybody's thinking, great, here's another Beachbody coach. That's what, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, that's what they're thinking, And if you are one of these flip-floppers, then they're going to categorize you right there with the rest of them. All right. So do yourself a favor, stay consistent, and don't be one of those flip-floppers. Okay. It'll do yourself justice. It'll do your business justice. 100%. Okay. So stay consistent. Consistent is key. It's not about, cracking the code on this. It is seriously the 3 vital behaviors day in and day out for over an extended period of time. It's a compound effect, guys, and it's a slight edge. So lastly, to wrap up this call, the third one is be accountable. Be accountable, show up, get some skin in the game. Show some commitment. One of my mentors once said, integrity is doing what you said you were going to do long after the desire of wanting to do it leaves you. Okay? Integrity is doing what you said you were going to do long after the desire of wanting to do it leaves you. All right? That is something that has stuck in my head for the past 5 years that I've been a coach. Because I remember every day why I got into this business. It's the reason why I push play every day on the days that I don't want to work out, on the days that I don't want to sit down and answer messages or reach out to new people or talk to people. I know at the end of the day, my bigger rooted reason why is stronger than any feeling that has left me for the moment that has kind of killed my desire, because that is just a small moment that I just have to overcome because my why is big enough, because my reason for doing this is strong enough. Okay. So having some integrity, and remembering why you got started in the first place, revisiting your why, revisit your why daily. I have Post-it notes all over my computer and on my whiteboard, reminding me what my goals are, why I'm doing this. I have a picture of a log cabin back here on my back wall in my office. That is something that I desire to have one day that we'll build from the ground up. That is a goal of mine. I look at that sucker every day. And do you think that's getting burnt into my brain? So when I don't feel like sitting down for an hour and getting my power hour in, I look over and I see the cabin. I'm like, yeah, it's an hour. I can do this. Suck it up, Buttercup. Let's do this. You know what I mean? And I go do it. You have to, if you're not having like consistent, like little pep talks with yourself on a daily basis to work your business, then you're missing out. You need those pep talks. Okay. You have to be your own motivator. You have to be your own accountability partner. Lean on the team, lean on your upline, lean on your success partner, but you have to be your own accountability partner too. Okay. Because the difference between those who are successful and those who aren't is that those who are successful are willing to do the things that unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Okay, so you have to break through those barriers. You have to have those conversations with yourself and be real. So that is really what I got for you guys. I hope that you took away some really awesome nuggets tonight, and they help you just go out there and just rock the rest of this year, rest of this month. We got 10 days. So we will see you guys in the team page. If you have any questions about the Challenge Group app or anything like that, or anything I went over, just go ahead and post in the page, and we will see you on the team page. And team calendar should be coming out next week for March. So keep a lookout for that. We'll see you later, guys.